Welcome to CSM Live. It is Monday, day 4 of Freshers. You're here with CUTV. I'm Louis Brown.
And I'm Chloe Allen.
And today is the Societies Fair Day, so there's loads of stuff going on. The show today is going to be kind of based around societies.
Very exciting.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
It's going to be great.
Have you been downstairs yet to see the fair?
I have been downstairs. I've been downstairs working with Express all day, and there's been so much going on.
Ah, yeah, there's stalls everywhere, it's packed, isn't it? Oh my god.
Loads of free stuff.
Oh. Did you get any free Dominoes?
I may have done.
There's loads of stuff to do. So today we're going to focus the show on that. We've got some guests coming up later, which are all kind of associated with that.
Yeah.
And if you want to follow us on social media and stuff, what do they head up?
They have to go on Twitter.
Oh.
What do they have to type in?
At Cardiff Union TV is our Twitter handle.
And then Facebook?
Facebook is facebook.com/Cardiff Union TV as well. So we've got loads of stuff on there, kind of pictures of what we get up to.
Yeah, you'll be able to find us, find out all the latest, what's going on.
Yeah. But so this is Student Media, this is Cardiff Student Union TV. And yeah, so we've been doing this throughout Freshers. So today's day 4. I can't remember, it's Freshers day 4 already. So it's Monday. Have you had a good Freshers so far, Chloe?
I've had a great Freshers, actually. It's been really good. Like, second year, I thought it'd be different because, of course, when you're a fresher and you're new to the kind of environment, you move into halls, everything's new to you. But no, it's brilliant.
It's weird, isn't it? Because, I'm in a house now and it's like, it's kind of nostalgic going downstairs, seeing all the Freshers again.
Definitely.
No, it's good fun. And just 2 weeks of just craziness, man. It's just so much good.
It is crazy. There's so much to do.
Yeah. Did you get involved in lots of societies last year?
Well, I kind of only went to sort of student media, but I'm really keen to branch out this year.
Yeah, I think just like advice to all the freshers as well, just get involved with whatever you can. It's just, there's so much there, so much kind of diverse.
There are so many societies.
And then it's a good way to meet friends, isn't it?
Definitely, best way to meet friends.
Yeah, like I've met most of my friends through that.
So have I.
Oh, I think I actually met you through it, didn't I?
Definitely.
Aww. But an important thing about freshers as well is that it can be kind of hectic. I mean, with all the kind of partying and drinking and, all the kind of debauchery and hedonism, there can be...
Definitely.
That's my favourite word, man. Yeah. It can be problems as well. So
There can be.
Do you think you've got to stay safe during freshers?
I think you definitely have to stay safe because you're away from home for the first time. You're around people that you don't know. And at the end of the day, we're in a city. So it's important.
Yeah. Did you have any kind of problems during freshers? Like, I know I lost my keys. I couldn't get into my flat.
I lost my ID once.
Ooh,
and
heavy.
My bank card,
Ooh.
which I cancelled and then found in my dressing gown pocket.
Typical Chloe Allen.
Yeah, it was horrendous. Typical me.
Oh yeah, so I mean, you've got to be careful during freshers. And I actually went to talk to a policewoman the other day, and she gave us some advice about freshers and how to kind of stay safe. Brilliant. So we've actually got a video coming up right now with
Fabulous.
the policewoman. Enjoy. Cool. So we're here with Jo, who's one of the kind of police women helping out with all the freshers. What time did you get here this morning, Jo?
10 o'clock this morning, and I was here on Wednesday as well for the day.
Okay, so you're kind of giving the freshers all some kind of advice, what to do, what not to do. What's the kind of main thing you've been advising people?
Mainly, obviously, Cardiff is a safe city for students. The campus here is lovely, in a residential area, so we don't get too many problems. However, the reports that we do tend to get are thefts of mobile phones, especially on nights out in Cardiff. Perhaps when students are, having a good time and they're not so conscious about their property, leaving handbags and having phones in their back pocket. So we're really trying to encourage students just to be a bit more aware and to register their property on a site that we use called immobilise.com. Which is a free site. It's used by police forces across the UK. If they register property there, it could be laptops, mobile phones, bicycles. It means that if that item is lost or stolen, they've got a much better chance of getting that retrieved. So that's worth doing. And general advice about, closing windows, making sure they're closing the flat, the door in there, where they're staying. And just sort of keeping safe, making sure they're getting registered taxis home and...
All good advice, so helpful. Yeah, it's really good that you can kind of come and help out all the freshers and stuff. Do you remember your freshers?
I do, yeah. I went to 3 freshers weeks because I moved around universities a little bit. So I remember I was in Swansea University and I went to Freshers Week there. Yeah, I remember being very nervous actually as a student. Yeah, it's quite a big step, first time away from home. I certainly wasn't very crime aware when I was 18. But I had a great time and university was fantastic. So it's nice to see new students coming through now.
Is it kind of nostalgic? Do you kind of feel like you're almost a part of it because you can be kind of with all of them now?
Yeah, it's nice to be a part of it now. It does make me feel a little bit old. But no, it's nice to kind of be able to give out good information to students and kind of tell them what a lovely experience it is to be in university.
Wow, I hope you enjoyed that video. She's really nice, wasn't she? Big fan of Jo. I think her name was Jo. She was really fun, and she actually told me some interesting stuff about her freshers as well, which was quite kind of refreshing to think that even the police women can have a fun freshers.
Definitely.
Now, she wasn't the only approachable person that I've met recently. We've got a special guest today, haven't we?
We do have a special guest indeed.
We've got Barney Willis, VP of Societies, in the house.
Hello, Barney. How are you doing?
Hi there. Yeah, no, really brilliant. This is like a day like this reminds me why I do my job.
I can imagine you must be absolutely buzzing today.
Yeah,
So much going on.
It was really frightening. I arrived at sort of 7 o'clock this morning to
Yeah.
help set everything up. A bit frightening to start with because, well, there was a club night only a few hours ago,
Yeah.
so it's been really hectic. But now everything's set up and the building is just full. It's
I know.
the art society even were kind enough to paint my face.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, so I've now got lovely flowers on
So
my face.
much traffic down there. So, can you tell us a bit about your role? I mean, just for brief people who don't understand or don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Can you kind of describe what you do
Okay.
for us?
So we have 182 societies in Cardiff.
Right, okay.
And to be brief, I suppose my role is to lead, coordinate, advise, and support these guys in everything they do. So 8,000 members to support 1,000 committee
Wow.
members. These guys. Essentially, they need things like budgets. They need to be allocated tiers. They need training, stuff like the end of year societies ball, which is possibly the most exciting thing ever.
Yeah.
That's something which you organise stuff like that. You've also got stuff like Go Global and the Cardiff Fringe Festival.
Of course.
And that stuff which is championed by the Societies and Campaigns Officer. So there's a lot to do, and what I love about my job particularly is it's so student facing.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I'm always dealing with students. It's quite reliable, and it's always. Never know what's going to come in the email box, It's great fun.
Definitely, I can imagine.
Yeah, is it kind of nostalgic? Because obviously, so you were at Cardiff for, what was it?
So 3 years. I graduated in June.
Okay, and now coming back to the kind of societies fair, does it almost make you feel like you're back as a fresher? Or?
Yeah, it's my 4th one.
Oh,
So,
wow.
So I think back because like the societies fair for me I was like the very early, for me, right in the beginning of my university career, and I think if I hadn't gone to that, I wouldn't be here today.
Definitely.
And it makes, I know that today makes such a big difference to people's lives at uni, and it's such a great thing to be a part of it.
So, when you were a fresher 4 years ago, what sort of societies did you get involved with?
So I kind of got the message wrong. I joined 10 on the first.
Wow, that's impressive. and
It
expensive.
cost me an absolute fortune. And it was too ambitious. I couldn't go to all of them, but like, I think initially, if I remember, I joined a choir.
Wow.
I joined. That was great fun. I joined debating society.
Oh, fabulous.
Debating society was really interesting. Those two ended up taking up the majority of my time. But no, I just got into the habit of walking around and talking to the committees, and if they sounded on the ball and like they were doing fun things, like
Enthusiastic.
yeah, I'll join the tea society. Yeah, why not? I mean, that sounds fun. And it meant that I met people. And meeting people at the end of the day made me much happier during my degree.
Definitely, it's nice to meet you.
It is so broad down there. You mentioned kind of debating, and then, I mean, there's baking society down there. So much stuff. Now, what kind of made you kind of think at the end of, last year, like, I want to be the kind of VP societies?
Yeah.
What do you want to kind of get out of it, and what made you do it?
Well, I ran originally my second year, and I lost by 15 votes. But who's counting?
Close.
Who's counting?
That was close.
No one counts these things. But I think originally what made me really want to do it was being on the committees for societies.
yeah.
Being a society president made me think to myself, the people who do this job, the people who are presidents of societies, are brilliant. They're all basically cut from the same cloth, and they're all just so engaged. And it's that student contact. It's that everyday dealing with people that I love.
It must be lovely to be involved with people who are so enthusiastic and care about what they're doing.
Yeah, and I mean, Becky, the coordinator, and myself, we work very closely together, and we basically find ourselves constantly blown away by what people do, and we learn so much because 182, we can't keep track of everyone, and then every now and then we're like, these guys are going to Slovenia to do charitable volunteering.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, like, let's help them do
It
that.
must be very inspiring.
Yeah, and I always think, it's quite, in some cases it's really humbling, because these people are just doing so much,
Of course,
and they're
yeah.
doing it alongside a degree. That's what makes it so incredible.
I know. It must be amazing.
It's
Yeah.
an important role. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like obviously, so it is Freshers kind of week. You've had a few years of Freshers. Do you have any kind of really good kind of stand-up memories over the years?
Ooh, yeah, I think the third day of arriving at university, I was shaved by rugby lads.
Okay.
That wasn't necessarily, I'd say, a fond memory, but it's certainly one of the ones
Were
that
you
stuck
part
with
of the
me.
rugby society, or was that just a?
No, do I look like a rugby lad? No, they'd flatten me. But I was living with a few, and they seemed
Okay.
really lovely. But I think for me, realising that you could play Freshers by your own rules.
Definitely.
Go out when you want to go out, go home when you want to go home. And at the end of the day, the only person you're out there to have fun for is yourself.
It's part of being an adult and growing up
so
and kind
true.
of finding yourself.
In the end, do what you want to do. And if you find yourself doing something you don't want to do, stop doing it. And do
Take
something
it,
else
yeah.
that you want to do in that time.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice that you give in regards to like societies in this week particularly? Because I mean, the Freshers Fair is so extensive, isn't it?
yeah,
There's so much going on
vast,
down
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Do you have like a tactic or a plan that you would suggest?
To get involved?
To get
Sort of,
involved, or-
right now, I'd say, is the prime time to sign up for stuff and
Yeah,
get involved. 'Cause
definitely.
all societies have their induction weeks, their opening socials. It's so much easier to get involved from the beginning.
Definitely.
It's something we want to change, to make it easier to join later in the year. But for now, you just want to look at cardiffstudents.com if you can't go down to
Yep.
the fairs. Have a look at some of the information on there. You'll see the full list of societies, and you can join on the website. But really, there's only one big piece of advice, and that's don't let this opportunity fly by. This is too good to miss.
Societies are such an important part of your Freshers experience.
Yeah, no, totally.
It's where you meet so many of your friends.
Yeah.
You
exactly.
can go on some amazing trips.
And there'll be friends you keep for longer than your university career.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, I can always.
Because they're always
feel that
they're
really.
like-minded people, aren't they?
That's the thing, yeah. Because I mean, uni's full of so many kind of, it's like an eclectic kind of mismatch of people, and
Isn't
like
it? Yeah.
at least with societies, you can think, oh my god, yeah, you like
We all like the same
bacon
music.
as well, yeah.
Or we
Exactly.
all like Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Or we
yeah,
all
yeah.
like, yeah.
Oh, there's so many different
Maybe
things.
one day we'll have a Breaking Bad society.
Maybe.
It was imminent, I've heard, yeah.
We'll get on that.
Like, so there's Societies Fair today,
Mhm.
which is on. Is there one tomorrow as well?
There is indeed, because we have 182 societies and not enough space.
Yeah, definitely.
We split them over 2 days, and on Wednesday we also have the sports fair.
Oh,
Because,
fabulous.
our
Ah.
societies don't include the number of sports teams we have, so
Oh, wow.
they're all going to be in the same building on Wednesday.
Fabulous. So
perfect.
if you're a fresher, or if you're second, third, fourth
Whatever.
year, if you're still here,
We also have the Heath
have a
Fair on Wednesday, which runs at the same time.
Oh, okay,
So
brilliant.
our Heath students out there, we've not forgotten about you. We're looking out for you. We've got a great fair with lots of societies that are going to be doing. Some are doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Oh wow.
They're doing
Okay.
3 days in a row. I think Islamic Society are doing that.
Oh,
And
fabulous.
power to them. That's good.
Definite
Yeah.
passion.
Yeah,
For-
dedication. And yeah, so that's today. If people want to kind of keep up with you, see what you're doing, and
Mhm.
keep up with societies, do you have like a Twitter handle that anyone can follow?
Yes. Yeah, and I've been trying to tweet a lot today. It's Society CSU, at Society CSU.
So you'll be able to see all the latest photos,
Yeah.
keep up to date with what you're personally doing, what's going on in and around the fairs.
Yeah, and I'm really trying to tweet a lot recently because
Yeah.
I'm new to Twitter. I didn't really
Are
know much
you?
about it. But it's brilliant.
It is, isn't it?
It's
really
really
good.
it's so immediate.
Yeah, that was going to say immediacy. It's so valuable.
I'm a big fan. Also, talking about on Twitter, I actually saw you the other night in Place, if that's how you pronounce it. Can you pronounce it?
Okay.
I think you're having a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was dressed as a bear, so it's hard to have a bad
Okay, brilliant.
time. Yeah, no, we're taking the fancy dress quite seriously this year.
Of course, I think it's important.
Oh yeah, lead by example.
Definitely.
It looks like you're having a good time. Are you a fan of the new plug? New
club.
New club.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I am, and it's been really strange because I've been working here over the summer.
Okay.
I've watched it go from really just a building site
Yeah.
Yeah.
to what it is now,
Yeah.
and
very
it's
polished.
so swish.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Well, we went
Very lucky.
last night, and it was the Wild Night last night. So we've actually got a video. I don't know if you're in it, Barney, of what people got up to last night. So we're
Brilliant.
Wonderful.
Let's check that out.
gonna go for that.
He's hitting the microphone! He's hitting my face! This is how you get close to Freshers 2014!
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely.
If you whisper into my ear, this the wildest thing you've ever done? If it's funny enough, you win a prize. She asked me if I want to come back to hers. She has very low standards.
I'm an elephant!
I'm Batman! Are you a hamster?
I'd like to be.
She would like to be a hamster. Why are you a tiger?
Because it's wild night.
Wild night. What's your favourite thing about being a tiger?
I love tigers.
If you went to Tiger, would it be Tiger?
No.
What's your name?
Lewin!
Yeah. Basically, we're running a competition at the moment. If you have to whisper in my ear the wildest thing you've ever done. And, right? And if it's wild enough, you win a prize. Alright? So, whisper in my ear. You had sex on the balcony! Are you Welsh?
Yes!
I went from zero to my own hero.
Are you Fresher?
I am.
What's the best thing about Fresher so far?
Everything is really good. The atmosphere, the people, the parties, the drinking, everything.
I'm going to ask you to whisper in my ear the wildest thing you've ever done. If it's wild enough, you win a prize.
I don't think it's appropriate.
She's done something really bad. I'm not going to say, but it's saucy. Are you a crocodile or an alligator? Well, it's hard to say. You saw a dinosaur earlier. No, I got called a dinosaur. Someone called you a dinosaur. Was that insulting? Because, you know, they're all dead. It did hurt my feelings, yes. Feel my love, feel it! Feel my love! Go on then. What's the wildest thing you've ever done? I'm not sure. Been arrested? You've been arrested? For what? Drunk and disorderly. I was expecting murder or like, I don't know, snapping up a wild deer. Would I be here? Good point. That is bloody low. You're not dressed as animals, what happened? Or are you just animals naturally?
No, second years, didn't know.
Right, the second years and they didn't know it was happening. So didn't get the memo. So who have you come as tonight?
Hong Kong Philly.
And how do you feel?
Pretty good.
Can you break blocks of wood right now?
Probably not.
So you can't do Hong Kong?
No.
So you're just a dog?
Yes, pretty much. I got an account on Club Penguin without my parents' permission.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king of Freshers 2014. What's your name?
Matt.
All hail Matt. Have you ever put like a tin of soup in the recycling without washing it out first?
Yes.
Mental. It's the road without looking both ways. Mental! Oh!
And welcome back to CSM Live. It's day 4, and that was the Wild Night video from Freshers. Sam doing a great job getting the kind of all the goss about that. And I mean, the club's so good. What's on tonight?
Tonight is Vinyl, the vinyl launch, which is going to be amazing. It's kind of more like alternative music. But yeah, if you listen to Express tonight, you can catch all the pre-drink shows from 8 till 10 p.m.
I see you're wearing an Express t-shirt.
I am
Tony.
indeed. Head of evening programming right here.
Yeah, so I mean, we have got a special guest with us today.
We have indeed.
Yeah, I'm sure she's done many wild things. Have you done some wild things, Chloe, during Freshers?
I've done a few. Yeah, a particular highlight would be when I accidentally took a door handle in a Cardiff club.
How did you take a door
and
handle?
a mop, and I was chased out by the cloakroom attendant, who started shouting at me, and she got very angry. Luckily, I'm still allowed into said club, but it was touch and go for a while.
Do you still have it? The door handle?
Yeah.
You should,
Yeah.
put it on the mantelpiece. I think.
I've still got it.
It's a really interesting thing to know. I mean, people kind of, sometimes take glasses or something, but a door handle. I love it.
Yes, a door handle.
I never really had any wild ones. I'm a bit lame. I'd just always kind of fall asleep. So I'd wake up on people's, in Tally Court, just on their chairs, not even on a sofa. And out to work on a Saturday morning, just...
Not good, not good.
Crazy lifestyle.
Crazy.
lifestyle. But I mean, yeah, someone that was probably
That was
had some
me.
wild nights.
I was the wild one.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. So not the only wild one on the
No,
sofa.
definitely not.
We can introduce our next guest. So you're wearing an Express t-shirt.
I am indeed.
And so is this lady.
I have my colleague here, Jess Campbell.
Hello.
What's up?
How you doing, Jess?
I'm alright. This is interesting being on CETV instead of being Express. Being filmed as well is
It's
a bit
different, isn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
normally we're just used to the kind of audio broadcast, but visuals.
It's nice to see you.
See what the
yeah.
people look like, kind of behind the voices.
Face for the radio.
Oh, you still got such a velvety radio voice. Oh,
She has, isn't
love
she?
it. Wow.
Lovely, definitely.
So warm.
So Jess, what's been going on? Tell us a bit about. Okay, so tell us what you do.
I'm the head of music for Express Radio.
Okay,
so
fabulous.
I'm in charge of sorting out the playlist, everything that's going to be playing on like entertainment shows, or
Right.
specialist shows.
That's me.
Which you do. And I'm also in charge of organising sessions and interviews. And we've actually got a session with Lewis Watson
Whoa, no way.
tomorrow,
I love him.
Wow,
which
that's
would be
incredible.
really fun. Yeah, which is the first one. Of
And
this
where's that
year.
going to be?
What, the session?
Yeah.
It's going to be recorded in the studio.
Right here.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
right here, right now.
And where can people catch that? Where can they see that?
It's going to be hopefully going to be filmed with CUTV as well.
Okay,
Ah.
fabulous.
So, you know.
Oh, yes, it's going to be on the TV, so it's going to be streamed on the radio.
Yep.
So is that just Express Radio? Is that how do you get it? Do you get it on the website? Or?
You can go on the website. It's literally expressradio.co.uk,
Okay, fabulous.
which shall be on there at some point
But there's
soon.
also a Twitter, so you can see the latest pictures and all of that, can't you?
Yeah, but that's not the only thing that we've been doing. We've
Okay,
got,
tell us more.
We've actually got a gig, a monthly gig that we're launching at Goody Q,
Ooh.
Which is like a local
which
music
is a
venue and
local
club,
bar. It's
isn't it?
really cool, yeah. Which is the first one's on October the 2nd, and it's
Right.
actually the EP launch for Life in Cold Climates, who are a Cardiff band.
Oh,
Brilliant.
wow.
Really good. So it's
Keeping
going to
it
be
low.
focusing a lot on Cardiff music.
I was going to say, I think you have a particular like affinity. You really respect and value local talent,
Yeah, of
and I think
course.
that's something that Express is trying to cultivate this year, isn't it?
Mhm.
Mm, that's really good.
Gives it a bit of like promotion, I guess, because you know.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Cardiff's got such a massive music scene that people just don't know about.
No.
So it's really good that people are getting involved. I mean, what else is going on? What have we got coming?
Well, we've actually got the first media meeting, which is on the 1st of October.
Okay, so what can people kind of, if they go to that, what can they expect?
You'll just find out more about not only Express and CTV, but
Right.
French and Gareth as well, about how to get involved
So
and everything that's going on, really.
fabulous.
Nice.
So like the written and then obviously
Yeah.
like the broadcast, which is cool.
I can only kind of recommend people to join. I mean, I listened the other night actually to
Oh, did
Express.
you?
I was sitting in my living room,
Yeah.
eating some pasta or something.
Nice.
And it was so good. Like, I think because you think student radio, and I mean, you just kind of assume, it's not going to sound like Radio 1 or something.
Exactly.
I could genuinely, I was blown away, man. So you're doing a really good job. Like all the music was on. It was like I thought I was listening to Zane Lowe or something. It was genuinely so good. And all
Was
your
this our show?
It actually was your show.
Fabulous.
Did you give me a shout out?
I may have done.
It literally it made my life. I was like, this is insane.
When's your show, Jess?
My show is the Back to School show, which I think is on Thursday,
Fabulous.
which is going to be fun. We've
Yeah.
got some,
We've got some
couple really
different
good
stuff,
features,
haven't we?
Yeah.
I'll be producing that as well, so that's cool.
Oh, is that like themed? Back to school.
Back to School, yeah. Well, it's themed on all the club nights, all of the
Here at
pre-drink
Air
shows.
Ah.
At
So,
Air
yeah.
Plus, yeah.
So as we said, tonight's vinyl. So that's
Okay.
going to kind of like new, kind
Yeah,
of more alternative music.
Oh wow! So do you kind of theme during freshers? So you
Yeah,
theme
yeah.
your shows.
So obviously, like the club will decide on the theme nights, and then our shows kind
Yeah.
of are tailored around that.
Oh wow! And is it like is it like a pre-drinks kind of thing you do so that people can listen? When
So it's
going to
be a lot of kind of like dancey, obviously stuff you can pre-drink to,
Ooh.
which I made the playlist for. So there's lots of that
Ooh.
music. And then,
What sort of things can we expect?
well, there's like a really good song by M&EK, which is on it. Which
Right. Okay.
We actually interviewed M&EK at Festival.
We may have done.
Ooh.
So that'll be coming up soon.
Definitely.
hopefully. What other stuff's on there? There's loads of good tunes. There's
Kind of
Blonde. There's
Some more, like more popular music, some
Yeah.
sort of club
Ed
classics.
Sheeran.
It's all kind
Some
of
nice
up to date,
stuff.
isn't it? It's really kind of fresh, really kind of.
Again, like as we said to Barney, it's like kind of about immediacy, making sure that we're putting ourselves out there and staying current and contemporary. And
And you mentioned actually M&EK and meeting him. Did you go to any festivals this summer by any chance?
I went to Festival and Victoria's Festival this year. but
fabulous.
We actually had coverage from Festival number 6
Okay.
and from Green Man and Strawberry Fields Festival.
So we can expect to see all the interviews
Yeah.
and all the latest news from them soon.
Yeah, of course we can.
Fabulous. That's
Oh,
so
wow.
good.
Oh my god! So So are you in your second year, Jess?
I am in my second year.
Okay. Did you start doing Express last year?
I did, and it was probably, definitely the best thing I think I did last year. I joined loads of societies as well.
Okay.
I think you do get caught up in it. You're
Definitely.
so ambitious, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to start going to the baking, the Harry Potter, all of it. So
Okay. And yeah, I mean, so if you are obviously on Express all the time,
Yes.
people have lost, like, I've forgotten kind of how to get, Express or anything. Do you have like a Twitter handle or anything? Are you
What
on?
do it's at Express Radio. You can download our app as well.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
that's
There
is
is
an app. Yeah.
literally, just go onto the iTunes store
Yeah.
and type
Just
it in.
find it in there.
Express
And
Radio.
it comes up with updates and news on there too.
That
The
is-
podcast should be going on there, but you can also stream
Okay.
there. So I don't know if you're in the gym or somewhere and you want to listen.
There's loads of prizes and competitions at the moment, so you can find that all.
Competitions.
But how can we find you personally, or like Express Music?
I've obviously got my own personal Twitter account, which is on the Express Music one. Express Music is literally at Express_music.
Ooh, how do you spell
And-
Express?
Express. With the X.
Brilliant. And you can get all the pictures,
Yeah,
all of that.
Playlist updates, pictures,
Um,
everything that's going on.
all about
at
the
moment.
interviews, I'm guessing. What's
Yeah.
coming up on shows. Fabulous. Oh, that's really good.
So when's your show? Do you have a show, or do you just run it all now?
Well, we're actually doing. We're going to be interviewing people for their own shows. So if you're involved, that will be coming up.
Or if
on
you
the
want to get
website
involved.
and everything.
So that's why it's
soon.
important, I guess, to attend the meeting that you
Yes,
said.
of course. Yeah.
And when's that meeting again?
The meeting's in the Great Hall, so where the Societies Fair is at the moment,
Brilliant.
which is on the 1st of October.
Fabulous.
Hit it up. Wow. Yeah. So I mean, it's Freshers. It's day 4. Would you say it's vinyl tonight?
It's vinyl tonight, so all the newest alternative, some classics.
Boom.
It's going to be fabulous.
So you've got that to look forward to tonight, and your pre-drinks music is sorted. Because to be fair, at my flat last year we had some rubbish pre-drink songs. Sorry, girls, but this year, no excuses. So
No excuses.
tune in to
Express Radio.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a great night. I mean, have a good night with the rest of your Freshers. I mean, we have got a stall tomorrow. In
Okay.
the in the Great Hall as well. So
Yeah.
if anyone say you missed it today, say you're ill, you're in bed, you're hungover, come see us at the fair tomorrow. Feel
Yeah,
free to say hi.
CETV will also be in the club, so
will
come
it?
and say hello. Yes, definitely. There'll be lots
Oh.
of filming going on, lots of exciting things to get involved with, so come and say hello.
Oh, sweet. I mean, if there's a big kind of camera in your face, you see a big flashlight and some big little cardboard TV,
Yeah.
you'll be one of us. Come say hi, come get involved, come get on tomorrow's programme, because there'll be more footage. We're going out and we'll be filming, so if you want to be kind of in this show, feel free.
Definitely.
Feel free. Yeah. So, I mean, are you looking forward to the rest of your Freshers? We've
I'm
still got
really
a while.
looking forward
it's
to
like
it.
only the beginning.
I know, I
Wow.
can't believe it. It's gone. Although it's already going so quickly.
I mean, when's the ball? I'm looking forward to the ball.
It's going to be amazing. There's some amazing people playing.
Bit of scouting for girls.
Yeah,
Oh.
and Zane Lowe, of course.
Oh yeah, I say hello. Oh, so
Don't miss
much
that.
going on. It's just Block Cardiff, man. It's a
Yeah.
good place to be.
Such a good city.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. So, I mean, thank you. All I can want to say is thank you to all our guests today. Thank you, Jess.
Thank
Yeah.
you for having
Big
me.
thanks to Barney also for coming in.
Big up, Barney.
And don't remember to find us on Twitter as well.
Yeah. So Twitter is at Cardiff Union TV, and Facebook is facebook.com/Cardiff Union TV. Also, they match. That's perfect. From everyone here at CSM Live, from me and Chloe,
Hello.
have an amazing rest of your Freshers. Thank you for watching. And be safe. Remember what Joe said, and have a sweet, sweet time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.